There it is. Fuck another countdown. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Zone 32 podcast. We got a quintet tonight. Grant's running a little late, but I do believe he's a real person. Drew got photographic evidence of that. But anyway, my name is what the fuck you mean? Oh yeah, that's right. Throw it down on the ticket. That's a fucking lie. Grant is a real person.
You can't hold on the intro.
Hey man,
All right,
he might not have fuck you. He might not have a soul, but he is a real person. My name is Jake. His name is Drew. His name is Will. His name is Brandon. And it's the man of the people right here, introducing them last but not least. His name is Trippy. Say what's up to the people.
Fuck you.
Oh, fuck
you,
y'all.
bitch. Fucking Mark, motherfucker.
Fuck
What
y'all.
the fuck kind of dumbass crown are you wearing? Tell me about it.
So it's our.
And if I hear another motherfucker Raven fan say that this is Rashad Bateman fucking yeah, I might jump off the fucking Bay Bridge. And guess what? It ain't even no fucking Bay Bridge no more. Or whatever the key bridge. Shit. Sick of that shit. This is
Bay Bridge, you around these ports? That's Oakland, homie.
Our first ad read's going swimmingly.
Do the ad read.
So we're presented by Burger King now. As you guys can see by my phenomenal crown. We're now partnered with Burger King. If you use the app to order and use the code Zone32, you get 32% off your order. Make sure that you tweet us screenshots of you doing that too. Helps business going. But yeah, terms, conditions apply. See store for details, whole nonsense. They gave me a whole ad read to read off. But yeah, we're now a Burger King podcast, so.
Fuck McDonald's. You gotta read it real fast, like how the people be like, yeah.
yeah, you just gotta get through all that dumb shit at the bottom, which I didn't care about reading, but yeah. So they're now our new sponsor. So we're sponsored by a giant fast food company now.
Do you receive certain extra percentage off if you buy a hamburger and then have your way with it with the downstairs mixer?
Yeah, I mean, if you use the code on the app, you get 32% off. I went through this already.
Do you get additional beyond that? Or is it just that?
No, you can do with your burger whatever you want when you order. I don't know what you freaks in California do with your free time. But
hey man, I seen some things in your neck of the woods, you creep. But anyway, so
how many people do you think are actually going to think that we're sponsored by Burger King and not that I'm just being a jackass wearing a Burger King crown on a live stream?
Hey, man. Just enough.
I mean, I will be that dumb ass to go to Burger King because I like using the Burger King app. I might be like, hey, welcome to the Zone 32% off.
Keep Drew away from airplanes.
If you know, you know. We won't even.
There you go.
And our boy Brandon Ace is here too with us in the comments.
There it is. No doubt. We live to serve, homie. Anyway, shot baby.
Brandon, thanks for the support.
45 seconds. Hit that shit. We ready?
All right, let's get her going
first.
This is
maybe, three.
Hold on.
Who's going first?
I'm going first.
No,
I initiated it. I'm fucking doing it.
Jake didn't even explain what we're doing. Just
we're talking about Rashad Bateman. Why? Because we feel contractually obligated. Hey, no, man. We're just talking about Rashad Bateman. Y'all get into the details with the 45 seconds. I'll get into what I want to get to.
So here, we're going to do around the horn Bateman roasts. Everyone's going to get 45 seconds to roast this dude. So, and Jake already, I guess, Jake wants to go first.
Fucking right.
All right. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to get this 45 seconds second countdown going. And we're going to go 3, 2, 1. Jake, go.
So I got 45 seconds to say two things. Or not two things, but as much as I want. So stop painting your nails black. Don't be a fucking emo kid. Emo music died in the mid-2000s. Don't be a poser little bitch. Figure out how to catch the ball. Otherwise, I don't care about your existence. Stop shopping at fucking high-end fashion places because that's just whack as fuck. Skinny jeans are not your friend. That's it.
It wasn't even 45 seconds.
It wasn't
You got-
45
I know,
seconds.
You've got like
And-
10 seconds left.
Rashad Bateman
I didn't
is
need
a known,
45 seconds.
Rashad Bateman is a known wearer of like Jinko jeans. He doesn't wear tight jeans.
All right, so who's going next?
I'll go
Trippy?
next.
Will?
I'll go
Okay.
next.
All right, Will.
Rashad
you got
Bateman
3, 2, 1, go.
Rashad Bateman assured everyone he was going to put in the work in the offseason. So far, what we've seen from him is a lot of talk, some hopping up and down in an alley. He did workouts on his own. He assured everyone that he would get to South Florida to work out with Lamar. Lamar is already in Baltimore for training camp. Again, Bateman could report to camp early and get some work in with Lamar. I haven't seen that yet. So what we have here is Rashad Bateman is a liar. Rashad Bateman clearly has not learned his lesson, and I fully expect him to put up another subpar performance this year.
All right. So we got that one. Trippy, Drew.
Damn, that was a quick 45 minutes. I go next.
All right, 3, 2,
Yeah, Rashad
1,
Bateman, like everybody
go.
said. Oh,
go.
hey, Mr. Bateman, back to you. See, that's why I'm always on your ass. Pause. Because first of all, you come on the line and talk about, yeah, man, it gonna work together. Base, and you ain't do shit. And then that shit make me mad. They had the Zay Day, the LJ Day, and then every time it's something about Lamar going out, like doing something, your dumb ass always want to post a workout video. But guess what, motherfucker? Training camp is now, so I want to see what the fuck you gonna do. And I do kind of agree with Jake. Stop painting your fucking nails back. I feel like if you go back natural, you might start catching the fucking ball. And stop being so stalled. And another thing, I'm gonna tell how someone start giving you fucking pitches too until you start fucking scoring, nigga.
All right. Drew,
Shit,
you
I
up?
expect that part.
You can take my 45 seconds back. Rashad Bateman's a fucking loser. I want no part of talking about him. He doesn't care about football, so why would I care about him?
Good
He
answer.
go fuck
Good
himself.
answer.
Go
Good
fuck
answer.
himself. Work on his
All right.
fashion line.
Oh.
Do what other dumb shit he wants to do. Leave me the fuck alone, and fuck off.
Oh, so I want to backtrack to the intro a little bit real quick before we proceed to more of the around the horn Bateman roast. How we were talking about Grant isn't a real person.
Mhm.
Well, he's made his return. Motherfucking Grant.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, no way. No way. He's
Welcome
real.
back.
Motherfucking Grant.
Back. Welcome back.
I don't know if he can hear us.
Welcome back. Yeah, we gotta
Does
do
he-
the Matrix.
You gotta unmute.
Does
Yeah,
Unmute
he's
your
muted.
shit.
Grant, it's been
Gotta
a while.
unmute yourself on me.
You gotta unmute yourself.
Coach G. Coach Zero.
Oh, it
There-
seems
there's-
no. He's
there's-
working. He has to allow his audio. Or
Yeah,
Mike.
that man's an observer right now.
He is
Respect it.
observing hard.
We have a glitch in the Matrix. Grant doesn't know how to turn on his mic.
Anyways, while he's sitting there observing, trying to figure his shit out.
He's an AI avatar. We haven't activated him
Oh
yet.
nope, his connection fried.
Yeah,
Oh, damn it.
And the third bowl commented, "Goddamn, Trippy is heated."
There it be. There it fucking be.
You damn
So-
right I'm heated. You know why? My bad, Big Brian. You know why
No,
I'm
you're
heated?
good. Go for it.
Because every fucking time I turn around, and I know Jake and Will won't get on me about this, but I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers be so quick to get rid of this playing shit when motherfuckers produce, right? But what has this motherfucker done? He ain't do shit for us, man. He ain't do shit, bro. He ain't do
that's
shit
why
at all.
I'm no longer
told
wasting my time and energy being upset over some fucking prima donna that can't catch that. only
Yeah.
plays in half the
You know
games
what?
and
You know
doesn't
what?
show up.
I say that, but every day I call in the radio asking a question about him. I think they know I'm being sarcastic though. But Sunday,
Yeah,
oh my
I mean,
god, what the fuck is this?
the thing with Bateman is that he had his opportunity. Everybody gave him the pass of, oh, he's been hurt all these years, and this is the first year he can really show up and work with Lamar, and blah blah blah, and all this dumb shit, and he didn't do it. So everything I've said all along is correct. He doesn't give a fuck about football. He only cares about fucking fashion and liking passive aggressive tweets on Twitter. So he can go fuck himself, fucking pussy. Prove me wrong is really what I would say at this point. He's no longer worth a discussion because he's wide receiver 6 in my book. I don't even know who the 5 are in front of him, but we definitely have 5 people who care more about football than he does on the roster to play wide receiver.
That's fair.
And I'm gonna be real with you, right? Somebody said this in a Ravens space the other day, right? I can't wait till his ass get traded. Like I feel what you saying, Drew. Although we keep talking about him, it's just because all these fucking dumbass fans keep hyping the motherfucker up when he ain't doing shit. You just watched the Wire today. You barely saw him in the Wire. They fucking future justice hell more in the fucking Wire than they did him. Like I'm just sick of his ass, man. He ain't got no motivation.
I would love for him to be a productive wide receiver, but at this point, like that's it's just not worth my time hoping.
It's like getting our hopes up.
Yeah. I mean, he had the opportunity. He's had 3 full seasons here since he's been drafted, and he's done nothing with that shot. So, fuck him.
You know what the Bateman situation remind me of, Drew? That's like when all these fans keep talking about, yeah, there's gonna be Bateman. Yeah, that's just like when Drew. Hey, Will, that's just like when Drew said, yeah, the Red Sox. The Red Sox will win the World Series.
Yeah,
Man.
I mean,
You
you guys keep sleeping on the Red Sox, but they're looking good. Eventually, their pitching staff's gonna explode and break my heart. I just hope that it's they get a decent playoff run out of it. I'm not delusional like you Orioles fans thinking that this team's gonna win the World Series. Like I do know that they need pitching, so. Orioles fans haven't quite grasped that concept yet, but
the Orioles fans grasp that. That's all we talk about is adding pitching. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I mean, the leader of Orioles Twitter is on a mental break because he was a Shohei Ohtani fan.
He's not the leader of anything. He's not the leader.
That's not what I was told. Not the internet. The internet has told me otherwise.
So sorry to cut you all off, but our boy B here has a good question. Can we not talk about the receivers? Because
hold on. Before we highlight that one, why don't we highlight his last comment where he's like, "I just want him to give me, basically, let's double his career output in 1 year." Not gonna fucking happen.
What he's saying is that like if Rashad Bateman would just do that, we'd fuck off and leave him alone. Like, can he just give me that? Like, we're not asking for much. We're not asking for him to be an all-pro. We're just asking him to do the fucking bare minimum, and he can't. No,
that is asking too much. We know that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is that like that shouldn't be asking too much out of a first-round pick. 750 yards and 7 touchdowns should be like a pretty reasonable ask for a guy that you draft in the first round. Rashad Bateman can't even fucking handle that.
Here's the problem. Brandon, a few comments back, said, "Come on, man, I believe in Bateman because the talent is there." That's the problem. Stop believing in Bateman. Let him surprise you if he actually comes through. But believing in him is the worst thing you could possibly fucking do. He has given you no reason to.
I mean, the talent is
there. Talent was there 2 years ago.
The talent's there for.
You heard what the man said on the lounge.
Yeah, we've said this many times.
Yeah.
Anybody in the NFL, the talent is there. They wouldn't be in the fucking league if the talent wasn't there. That's not the problem.
Bro, listen, right? Motherfuckers keep talking about the talent from 2 years ago, bro.
No, he has
talent. He has talent. He's talented.
Right. But see, and I know y'all gonna get mad about this shit, but I don't give a fuck. That's why I always was a James Prochet fan. You know why? Because I felt like the motherfucker had potential, right? Unlike some of y'all. But the thing is, the Ravens ain't never give a motherfucker an opportunity. They keep giving Bateman an opportunity. Like, what the fuck? Then he blaming injury.
Hey,
so
in James Prochet's defense, he worked hard. He fucking sucked, but he worked hard. I'll give him that. If you put
Prochet just sucked.
If you put James Prochet's work ethic and desire to be good with Rashad Bateman's talent, you'd have a perennial all-pro at wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
But Bateman can't figure that out. So Grant is back and still on mute.
Can you hear us?
There he is.
I can hear you now.
He's unmuted.
It was all messed
Motherfucking Grant.
His hologram is working.
Grant back in the house.
I got a brick wall. No, just to like kind of piggyback on, I get it, man. The production side of it, the 750 and 6, like Will said, like that's asking a lot of him, but that's what he should be capable of doing as a first round pick.
It shouldn't
And
be asking a lot.
Should have
of him,
been.
is
It should have been. He should
No,
have
no, it
kept
shouldn't.
his
But-
rookie year. He should have put that up. But
But
yeah.
the problem is that I think with Rashad Bateman is not a talent thing. It's not a potential thing. I think it's a mindset thing. And I don't think football's not number one in life to him. And like a lot
he
of
need to
these
get the
guys,
fuck off the team then.
but I mean, you could tell. I mean, he's more worried about fashion than he is like, you know what I mean? Like me personally, regardless of contract stuff, like you got rookies, you got vets, you got everybody working out with Lamar, and everybody's like talking about not making that a big deal, but it really is a big deal because it's a chemistry thing. Are you going to put in the work thing? Like, are you out here with us learning time? Like, I mean, every quarterback's different with timing. Obviously, he hasn't gotten enough snaps with Lamar to be really on the same page timing wise. We've seen it in games. Get out there and get the mental reps, get the timing down on, certain route concepts that we are going to do. I mean, people act like they don't already have the offense. Like they've already shipped out what they're running this year, any changes they've made. So they're already in the playbook. So
I mean,
doing your own thing and
Grandpa
hopping
Todd's
over.
back, so.
Yeah, he is. He's got extra Werthers today. Yeah. But I mean, and I get, and like everybody talks about the hopping video, like hopping over the hurdles. Like I get it. It's an explosive workout, but like, why are you not with your team?
Go do that in fucking Florida with Lamar.
Bro,
that
man ain't even show up to Lamar Day or Zay Day, bro. Like I never see that man. Like I know people will say, well, is it, bro? Why is Zay and them always together, but you never see? Bateman was hanging with former players, Jay Fouché and Deshaun Elliott.
Yep.
I'm sure he was hanging out with Prochet to get tips on running a fashion line.
Grant, the problem isn't what the workout was that he was doing. It's that he was doing that work. He was doing the workout across the country from Lamar.
That's why. Yeah,
you want to go do bunny hops? Go do them with fucking Lamar in Florida and catch passes and build some fucking chemistry. But
could you imagine the resistance you could add from the total gym if you're doing bunny hops in Florida?
The entire gym.
The entire gym. My bad. Not total gym. The entire
Ken
gym.
Francis is never gonna fucking come on now because of that.
I fucked it all up.
He's gonna fucking clip that and email it to Will and be like, I'm not coming on.
Is it total gym? Isn't that the Chuck Norris one?
Yeah.
Yes. Did we ever reveal that was a real thing? That I had communication with Ken Francis,
and then he fucking went on with.
I don't think we ever got confirmation on it.
Yeah, he went on with Glenn and Rita instead of us, but
yeah. No,
we were the first ones on the Ken Francis feed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was the first person to get a hold of him.
Will was
that's why we gotta get on our shit this year, man, because motherfuckers be fighting us, man, and they be as soon as you turn around, the person we trying to get on our shit be on our shit. Like the fucking what's that shit called? The morning vote. Like I ain't gonna lie, I ain't got nothing against the morning vote or whatever the fuck it is. Shout out to Bobby and Sarah. But like what the fuck? Like we could do the same shit. I'm just being real with you.
No, we can't.
If we can get players to come on,
I can't go 30 minutes without swearing. What are you talking about? I can't do that.
They script their whole show too, man. They do. They put a lot of work into that. They put
way more work into that shit.
They do put a lot of work into that.
Drew's got Vipers on and a Burger King crown. He ain't getting on.
We like Lil Wayne. No pad, no pencil. You heard me. I mean Gucci man. No pad, no pencil. Straight off the dome.
Straight off the dome.
Grant, if you order on the Burger King app and use code Zone32, you get 32% off your order.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is it fiery?
Yeah. Why do you think I'm wearing a crown? You think I'm doing this because I think it looks cool? Like, no. This is sponsored content here.
That's a fucking lie.
I thought that was an ode to Derrick Henry.
No, this is an ode to the fast food restaurant lining my pockets for doing the podcast tonight.
Hey, Will, you better have that motherfucking camera ready, Will, because we're going to get some Zone 32 footage.
Burger King's missing the opportunity not sponsoring Derrick Henry, by the way.
I'm working on it. Now that we're sponsored by Burger King, I can hook them up. It's fine.
Hey, so since Grant back, is we still doing the BBCs? Well, that's over with.
I got no DMs, Will.
That's because your DMs are closed.
Yo,
Oh shit! I
Bro,
forgot his DMs are
that
closed.
tweet that dude
Are
tweeted
they?
earlier, bro. I saw that shit. That
Somebody
shit was
said they
wild.
tried to DM me. Somebody really want like, and then there was that. I got a reply. So that guy definitely tried to DM you and couldn't. So he just did a reply, and he just
It's probably
replied
because if you're not your friend, if you
BBC, and then
sometimes
he had a like
A
eggplant
water and a
with
water emoji.
moisture coming out of it.
He was a big BBC guy.
Yeah,
Somebody
he went
didn't
went
let him know
above
that
and
it was still
beyond.
up. Somebody
He
didn't
gets
Imagine what
let
he
him
would.
know it was still up.
he gets all 10 codes.
Imagine
yeah,
what he
I
would
don't
have
know,
sent you
bro.
in private.
Bro, I remember one year there was a Call of Duty beta coming out, and I found like how many letters the beta was, and I made this whole thing of fake codes, and I started tweeting them out, and people would respond with like, "Bro, it's not working." I was like, "Try again." I swear to God, it works. Like all these people got it to work. I had like 10,000 people in my DMs like, "None of these codes work. What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, you're too slow. I'm dropping more later." It was great. Then my account got banned.
Bro,
Like
they
5
got
minutes
me in
later.
the fucking. Oh my goodness.
Grant, I downloaded College Football 25 and I can't find your school there. I'm very, very upset.
You're so full of shit.
No,
How
I
are they
can't.
not
What
there?
system you got?
I can't find it.
What you got? The
It's not there.
PS5?
Yeah, I have PS5. I was
See,
gonna.
I ain't
got
gonna
that.
lie,
He got
yo.
that.
I got a real
He
PS5.
hasn't let it fully download yet, so he can only play the first game.
No, I looked.
I wanna.
I
I'm
was
saying.
gonna promote you to
I
head
think I
coach,
want.
go 0-10, and then fire you. But just for content purposes.
I think I want to get me a.
They don't exist.
I
I'd
think I
win
want to
more
get me a
games than
PS5
Dion
just to
last
play
year.
college.
That's not hard to. It's not hard to do. Do you see Dion's kid Shadur is like, I want to play for the Ravens? Like, no, bro, go away. You got Lamar.
Now, wait,
What exactly are you going to do for us?
Like, get out
Could
of
you
here.
imagine that conversation if they're like, if the Ravens or scouts are like, yeah, we'd like to work you at a quarterback, I mean, a wide receiver.
Well, and then that Travis Hunter kid, like everybody jerks off to him. I want no fucking part of him either. I want none of these Colorado losers. Get them the fuck away from me. Anybody that Dion says should come play for the Ravens, fuck off. Not interested. That fucking guy has ruined so many children's mindset. I'm not at all interested in having him here.
Did you see that thing when they were streaming? They were playing like the NCAA 25 game, and Travis Hunter trashed the offensive line because they were like, "Is this realistic?" And he's like, "Hell yeah, they're trash." And I was like,
meanwhile,
damn,
that
dude.
motherfucker, that guy for 4 weeks, everybody was. I tweeted, I was like, "He's not that good. Like, you guys need to chill the fuck out." And everybody's like, "Oh, you're just a hater," blah blah blah. And it was all people who had started watching college football that year. And then lo and behold, he gets his fucking shit rocked all year. And I'm like, he's just not that good. He needs to focus on one position. Stop with this, dual position bullshit. Focus on either being a wide receiver. Probably a wide receiver would be better for him because he's got speed and elusiveness. And stop trying to play corners. You're gonna get fucking toasted by people who know how to play wide receiver. But
he came out. He was number one as a corner though.
He's getting really good grades as a wide receiver prospect in the NFL.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's impressive that he plays both at that high of a level, though. Like that's impressive.
But he really does.
I don't think he's
did it for 4 weeks. Like then he.
But I don't think he's like. I don't think he's as good as everybody like acts like. I mean, what they said he's like like a 96 in the game or something. Like he's not great. Like that's not. But I think he's. I mean, it's impressive that he can do what he does both sides of the ball. But he's not what people make him out to be.
I mean, so I haven't played these games
yet,
right? I haven't played these games for a long time, but I know that athletes translate well to these games. So, like, it doesn't surprise me he would have a high rating, unless things have changed significantly. That's why everybody used to play with fucking Michael Vick and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's all physical traits. It's how fast you run, how tall you are, how heavy you are, and there's all mechanics based on that. I mean, it's the same game you played 20 years ago, but it's updated graphics and like little more bells and whistles to it.
Right.
That's pretty much it.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
It's been a nice nostalgia kick for the last.
I'm sure that people on Madden that the Ravens are a very popular team to play with on Madden.
Mm-hmm. They have been since Lamar took over because again, mobile quarterback. Madden got weird with like they added a whole bunch of they added these like random abilities to players that like you have to basically people play Ultimate Team now and you have to like buy virtual cards and spend like thousands of dollars to get the best team, and it just kind of killed the whole fun. Not
All
to
right,
get
Yep.
too far into
Well,
this bullshit.
I'm gonna
love it.
add.
Fuck
then
EA for that.
I'm gonna add to my thoughts in the non-problematic men chat about that.
Yeah, that spending money on virtual cards is for losers.
Yep.
June enthusiasts, as we call them on the podcast.
I mean, isn't that basically the same as those NFTs? Isn't that like basically having an NFT card?
Yeah, it's the same. I mean, there are people who spend like tens of thousands of dollars on these fake Madden players, and it's like, why? Like, what are you doing with your life?
Oh, for the game?
Yeah, so you like buy. You can.
I don't
buy,
know.
like,
I don't know anything about it.
You can buy like 100 overall Lamar Jackson who runs faster than every other player. And then you're like, oh, I'm so good at the game because my guy runs faster than yours. And it's a computerized guy, and then it has no value in real life. Yeah, that started in like 2010 or 2011 or something like that, and it just ruined Madden. That's why Madden has gone downhill. Sports video games used to be, like a fun way to kill like an hour or two every night, and then it was just they've ruined them.
I arrived at Big Dog Dad's house the other day, and he was sitting in the basement playing Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah, so imagine if you had Tecmo Bowl, but you had to pay $100 to use Bo Jackson.
Right. And of course he was playing with the Raiders, because if you don't play with the Raiders, you're a fucking idiot.
Right. Or like that. What was the old NBA game that there was that weird corner three glitch?
NBA Jam.
No, NBA Live.
NBA Live, yeah. You like catch the ball and run into the corner while you shoot, and it automatically goes in every time. But yeah, imagine having to pay like $5 every time you did that. That's basically what Madden turned into.
No.
Dumb shit. So yeah. That's Talking Video Games presented by Zone 32. Will is the biggest video game fan.
We will never have that segment again on this program.
Will is going to be live on Twitch after this is over, playing College Football 25.
I could confidently say I've never visited the app, the website, whatever the fuck that is. I've never used Twitch for anything ever in my life.
Back in the day, before video game people ruined Twitch, it was phenomenal for it was like Stream East. Like you could find anything on there, like pay-per-view wise. And then all of a sudden, all these people started using it for playing video games on it, and it just ruined the site. Because then they started taking down all the pay-per-views off the streams. And then the site went to shit.
Because it got like hyper monetized.
Yeah, exactly. Before people could make money off of it, it was a phenomenal website for stealing content that you usually should pay for.
Right.
Piracy at its finest.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, I think during the Boston Marathon bombing manhunt, there were people streaming the police scanner on Twitch.
Yep. Yeah, that's what it was for. It was basically anything like that you would want to watch live and interact with people while you're watching.
Right. Yeah. There was some guy that just had his iPad set up with the camera pointed at the police scanner.
Yep.
And listening in on the police chatter. And
I
remember it was
they would switch channels and you couldn't find them every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure that the police were on the channel saying stop putting this on the internet.
Yeah, stop doing this, or we're gonna fucking find you and kick your door in.
Well, the person they're hunting for could be listening to it.
He definitely was. That kid was a fucking dork.
Yeah.
UMass Dartmouth. Fucking nerd.
All right, video game talk over.
Yeah.
On to training camp.
Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, whatever the fuck else you can do on Twitch to Will's channel. He'll be live 8 hours playing college football.
Drew, not Drew. Hey, Will, I got an idea what we could do, right? Because when training camp comes, we can't really have once the horn blow, we can't have our phones out, right? But I don't know about you. I'm having me a nice little notepad, right? And start, write down the numbers. We're doing good, so we can break that shit down on the next episode.
So,
you're gonna be the next chicken boy.
Yeah, make sure. Chris Westry, cornerback 3. Agree or disagree?
So for breaking news, Trippy and I will be at training camp on Sunday. I believe it's the first day of training camp. So anybody who's going out there on Sunday, come look for us. It'll be easy to find us. Just follow the sound of Trippy's voice, follow the sound of hellos. You will locate us. So
if you
we'll be out
to
there
feel
on
tall,
Sunday.
take a picture with Will.
Yeah, we'll be out there on Sunday. Zamboni's comment just made me laugh.
So just sports journalism.
Trippy he's like, I got a great idea. We write down what we see and then we tell people about it later. Yeah, we will do that for sure.
So just sports journalism.
Yeah, so we will be there on Sunday for sure, and we may be there on Wednesday too. I know Trippy will be there on Wednesday. I don't know if I'll be there or not, but I'm going to try.
Just don't let your chickens die.
Yeah, watch out for foxes.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that guy.
Yeah, I mean he came over to the good side at some point and stopped hating us as much as he used to. Granted, Will did mercilessly bully him for the death of his childhood pets for several months, but
he was being a bitch about it. I had what? Listen, if I hit you with
why I brought it up was because of the whole Chris Westry.
If I hit you with a quick jab and you take it and we have fun with it, I won't bully you anymore. If I jab you and you like say ouch, then I'm gonna just fucking bludgeon you for the rest of eternity.
Personally, when I get jabbed online, I turn off the comments on my account and then I tweet 8 tweet threads about how I'm going to sue everybody who was mean to me. That's just the way that I deal with it personally. I don't know about you guys.
Who did that?
Who do you think did that?
No, not her.
We have
We
have active cases against us allegedly, so we have to. We have to tread lightly.
Sorry. I
Space
went over
over
my
there.
head.
He sounds like a Scientologist. I'm
I
gonna sue you, buddy.
She is part of a group of people with unpopular beliefs, just not Scientology, but
like-minded people.
Like-minded folks. They tend to they're a big fan of the letter T. They'll put them together in the woods and then burn them while they're all wearing the same.
Hey yo,
they're a big
uppercase or lowercase T.
They're a big fan of another letter too, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, they're such a big fan of that other letter. They put it 3 times in their calling card.
That's right. So remember to tell you what NFL stands for as well.
Yeah. So I haven't got much clarity on that. I've asked several times. Nobody's really been able to explain.
They're the real alphabet. They're the real alphabet people.
Yeah. Yeah.
They like several
14, 88. A couple letters, just a whole bunch of weird stuff thrown in with that group. I've asked for some discussions with enthusiasts of hers, and they're just not really interested in joining.
Sitting here looking dumb as shit, man. Fuck.
Great contribution to the conversation, Trippy.
Oh goodness.
Trippy's talking shit to somebody in traffic.
I guess training camp starting on Saturday. Keenan Mitchell's on the PUP list. TJ Tampa's on the PUP list, and I feel like somebody else is there.
Let's see, Keaton Mitchell.
Damn, it was somebody else. Keaton Mitchell, Tampa.
Gosh, I just saw it too.
Damn, who is it?
Do we put
Can't
Tyus
remember.
Bowser on the PUP list, like as some kind of like ceremony for his career that's over?
Someone's on the non-football injury list.
J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, J.K. Dobbins. Has J.K. Dobbins hit the IR?
Non-football injury list, huh? Is it
Adisa Isaac?
Oh yeah, one of our draft.
Oh yeah. He's the Isaac. Yeah, him.
He's on a non-football injury list.
Ravens pass
I didn't realize
rusher, early draft pick hitting the PUP list before he ever steps on the field.
Kyle Hamilton is currently on the questionable list for it.
Well, he had
The elbow
surgery.
issue.
did he have shoulder or what did he have?
It was shoulder surgery. Yeah, but it's manifested in some kind of elbow problem too, like Brandon just said.
Yeah.
But I also think that he'll show up, so I don't really care.
Oh yeah, nobody's concerned about that. He's just healing.
You
up.
have to document all that kind of shit now. Is Marlon going to show up? Marlon seemed pretty heartbroken over events of last Saturday, so I don't know if he's gotten over that yet. But he was not thrilled.
Hold on, what happened last Saturday?
Oh God.
A
very historic.
Trippy, are you sitting down? This is some pretty shocking stuff I'm going to say. I don't know if it's ever been said on a podcast before.
Okay.
So Donald Trump is running for president. The guy who used to be on The Apprentice, and he was president 2016 through 2020. So he's running for president, and somebody shot at him at a rally, and they clipped his ear.
Oh yeah. Hey bro, you know what's crazy though? Look, I went to the game Sunday, right? So I saw a dude with a Ravens jersey on with the Trump shit. I took a picture, bro, and I received a lot of heat from it, right? But I'm looking at it like, bro, it was just a fucking picture. Like, I lost a lot of followers. Somebody said they was gonna block me. Like, I never thought it was that serious. Because guess what? At the end of the day, bro, I can't control who the fuck about to be the president. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just
They
have
take-
one vote.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I'm just gonna say, you kind of can. You just vote, but you
But
know,
Trippy's got
in
one
the
in
broader
330 million votes.
sense,
My
you know, yeah.
my one vote ain't gonna help. Who ain't gonna determine who the fuck gonna win? Like they probably already got their
Yeah,
mind up who already
yeah,
gonna
you
win
say
No,
that.
that
I
now.
agree with you.
You say
I
that
agree
now,
with you.
Trippy, but then when we get to the ballot box in November and it's a one vote race to determine the presidency, like you might be the winning vote there. You never know.
Yeah.
You
I just
gotta
wanna
get
make
out
it
there.
clear.
Not in y'all states. Not in my
It's
state
because
either.
listen, Trippy. If every single person had that outlook, then
My
we would have,
state's kind of on lock.
we'd have a big problem with our democracy.
In the other
I
direction.
just like that I sarcastically explained Donald Trump getting shot, and Trippy's like, "Oh yeah, I remember that," and then just like moved on to another point. Just took me as
No,
as-
hey bro,
as-
Drew, it's crazy, bro. Cause like sometimes I be dozing off, just taking a little quick nap, and I wake up, I just see everybody. What the fuck? And I'm like, oh shit, y'all really got shot. Like,
Yeah, it was kind of a big deal. People were talking about it.
Pretty big deal. Yeah.
It was on the internet a lot.
So,
I saw it.
oh,
a few
Anyway,
times.
so Marlon put some commentary on this.
Yeah,
Did he?
He
Yeah.
tweeted a couple things about how he was, they really tried to kill Trump and blah blah blah. MAGA Marlon, we call him.
It's well.
There you go.
Let's call us what hold on, I'm not going to go down that road. Let's be realistic.
Call it like it is.
Call it like it is. Marlon is very obviously a Republican. He's from
What? Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna take a drink.
he's a rich man from the South.
Are you sure?
Okay.
Whoa. Are we breaking news here?
So people who freaked out about that, what are you talking about? What are we doing?
Wait,
here?
what? Are we talking with? I'm with you on this, Will. I mean, Marlon is just like you said, rich dude from the South.
If you
Bro, are you guys sure he's a Republican? Are we sure? I mean, like, I just, people were quote tweeting his sadness over Trump all over my timeline. Like, oh my God, I can't believe Marlon said this. I'm like, that's like the 80 millionth time he's tweeted about how much he loves Donald Trump. I don't think it's any.
Yep.
I'm
any
pretty
kind
sure
of-
we
any kind of
all
breaking news.
knew this on fairly quickly on Twitter, like
I don't
years
know if you guys
ago.
I don't know if you guys are aware, but Trump pardoned Kodak Black, who is a friend of Lamar Jackson. So, like Trump, Lamar might be cool with Trump. Maybe.
I heard that.
Maybe.
Just like Lil Wayne with Lil Wayne.
Yeah, there just might be some kind of connection there. So I might be breaking some news here, but I feel like we should just have that on the radar just in case.
Well, we all know that Drew is a Republican because he wore a Pat Ricard jersey.
Yeah, that's what
There
I've
you
been
go.
told. He said much worse things at 18 than some grown women say at 27, but per sources, just what I've been told.
Per sources.
Allegedly what children tweet versus what grown adults tweet are equal, all things considered.
We don't even have to do the whataboutism. It is what it is. So where were we?
And actually, to be fair, Will, you also wear Patrick Ricard jerseys according to that.
Allegedly, yeah. Allegedly, I wear Patrick Ricard jerseys.
No. We all of us, we
I
all
think
get together and
as
we wear
far
Patrick
as-
Ricard jerseys. Yeah, every person. We are Patrick Ricard.
That's right.
As far as where we were at, to answer you, we were still on like the PUP Ravens injuries list.
All right.
As of May 30th.
By the way, I can see that Grant is wearing a Pat Ricard jersey right now.
Yeah,
That's right.
Grant,
This isn't a knocked loose Tim Allen arf shirt. This is a Pat Ricard jersey.
we just only wear Patrick. I don't know if you guys know, but my closet is 14 Patrick Ricard jerseys, alternating colors, so I can just wear them.
Okay.
He's got
we got to put this comment up on the screen.
Oh shit!
I think I don't know if this is a compliment or what.
I lack the discipline to not get like a holding call or something every play. I tried this in my youth. I was not a very good offensive player. I don't quite follow the rules.
Brandon roasted your ass.
Yeah, and I also can't pull. I don't have the the agility to be a pulling guard
Well,
anymore. So
Due to a mascot inflicted injury, you certainly
it was
can't pull
not
anymore.
a fucking mascot. It was a grown man chasing the mascot. Let's get this right. If we're gonna make fun of me for fucking I'm heroically battling a knee injury all year on the podcast.
Heroically.
Heroic. Like some heroes, wear capes. I just show up on a podcast every week. Yeah, and a grown man was chasing down Wally, and he regretted that decision, and my knee regrets him doing that too. So, yeah, he got concussed. I got a fucked up knee, but yeah, I can wear a brace though and do that, or maybe I could pull a Tyus Bowser and just sit out all year, sign a big ass contract, and then be like, oh, my knee doesn't feel good. I don't want to play.
So
Yeah, so
Okay.
back to our camp. Like, the only thing you guys are going to be watching is offensive line, right? On Saturday, like that's got to be your focus there.
I mean, I guess again, I've said this many times. I don't really know what I'm looking at with the offensive line. Like at a fucking football practice, you think I'm gonna really
There's this guy on
gain
Twitter.
and
He's a small Canadian. His
well,
name's Cole.
if you guys are
You
able to
should ask
send
him.
me clips, or you
We
guys
can't.
can't have the phones, right?
Yeah.
Chad Steele will come with a steel pipe and beat the fuck out of them if they pull their phones out. So
See, here's the thing:
sources have told me that he does that. So
I would, if I was in fucking Maryland, I would gladly be your offensive line person. But I'm all the way in bumfucked Egypt, Indiana.
Yeah, no, we'll be fine. It's fine. But we're gonna be paying attention to who's getting reps and all that stuff. Yeah.
And I need you to look out for Slade Bolden. I've heard rumors that he might be around.
No, I'm on Billy Gaither watch. Fuck Slade Bolden.
So really,
To
really,
be honest,
what will
to be honest
really
with
will
you
your
though,
job is to
Sunday
find
ain't
out.
really gonna be shit though. You heard Sunday really ain't gonna be shit. Like I feel like Wednesday, even Wednesday or at the Wednesday, that's when they gonna start. Like the best time is when they put them pads on. They start hitting. Like Sunday probably just gonna be like, oh, we bad, shorts, all that.
Will, you
shit.
have to find a white undrafted wide receiver for us to pretend to be huge fans of. That's your
All right.
goal for Sunday, and get him on the podcast too, so we can boost his credibility.
I'll have it locked in by the end of Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah. We just need every year since the Proche era, Will and I pick a random guy who's definitely not going to make the roster, and we pretend that he's going to be wide receiver too. So,
Brandon, I can imagine Trippy being allowed just insert any job. Doesn't have to be a head coach. Trippy will be allowed at whatever he does.
That is Trippy should be like the public address announcer, if we're being honest. Wouldn't even need a microphone. You could just stand on the field and yell. Everybody would hear him.
Yeah, I wish there was footage of me and Trippy when the walk-off happened on Sunday. My voice is still not back. You can hear it.
That shit was lit.
It was insane. We got into almost a fight with a Phillies fan who was for whatever reason there and chirping us.
Why was Cal?
But he came over. He came back over after the walk-off and apologized and shook our hands. So.
Well, he shook yours. He ain't shake mine. Remember, I was so busy talking to them Yankee fans up top.
So people forget. I had to let Will know that Alex Verdugo, who blew that play, also supplied alcohol to a minor. Yeah, but he supplied alcohol to a minor. He locked a minor in a room with his teammate while he did some unspeakable things to her, and then he recorded 2 grown women beating the shit out of this minor and posted it on Snapchat. So bad,
terrible
so
person.
It's okay to make fun of him. I was a fan of him when he was in Boston. That never happened. I just forgot that whole incident happened.
Shit on the block, yo.
Trippy.
We're talking about horrific crimes against women, and then Trippy's like, "Oh, these girls are ugly as shit."
Come on, man.
Bruh.
Sir, we're a pro woman podcast. We're very
My bad.
you
I'm
know.
going on mute, yo. My bad.
Trippy's just gonna roll down the window and harass them for like that.
Trippy's like inventing, and we're gonna have like a mini, like a separate, arm of Zone 32, and it's just gonna be Trippy recording himself driving around, commenting on people he sees. Just some bonus content.
Zone 32 people watching.
That's a good idea right there.
Trippy invented journalism, and then Tom P just messaged me, "What the fuck is on your head?"
No.
You know what the funny thing is? It's to the point now where like people just ignore the ridiculous sunglasses. Like, what the fuck is on your head?
And he texted me that privately too, so that's how you know he's like been staring at his screen like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
It's like just in case you didn't realize, maybe he forgot like to switch.
Hey, I saw that shit too because I got kicked out and I went on Twitter and I said, what the fuck is that on Drew head, yo?
It's a Burger King. It's a Burger King crown. I'm representing our sponsor. So
that's right.
One of
you
us
can't have it your way.
Oh no.
That's McDonald's.
That's the other one. There you go.
Does anybody know if I don't know if you already mentioned this though, but does anybody know if Eddie Jackson left the facility or was he there today?
Allegedly, I don't know.
I don't know, but that I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that'd be a good pickup though.
Oh hell yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, I'll be all about that.
So Ravens Twitter right now is mad at EDC for signing defensive players when that came out, and then also people are mad about Brandon Ayuk. Those are the two things that we're angry about.
Speaking of Brandon Ayuk, our dude Brandon Ace mentioned that earlier.
He did.
Yeah. I again, money is a thing. Whatever. The cap's not real. If there was a way to bring Brandon Ayuk to Baltimore, sign him, trade for him, make it work. I don't care. And anybody who says otherwise is either just setting themselves up to not be disappointed because it's not realistic to expect that he's going to come here. It's going to be some team like the Patriots or, I don't know,
Washington.
the Raiders
Washington.
or Washington, whatever, who has a shit ton of money and, a high draft pick that they can go throw out the 49ers. And they're more realistically going to get Ayuk. But if there is some fucking magic scenario that pops up where Brandon Ayuk can be a Raven, do it. I don't care what the cost is, do it.
It's the same. It's like exactly what I said about if CeeDee Lamb became available. Then
you figure it out.
If you can figure it out, then figure it out because that's a game changer. And if Devontae Adams became available, make a play for that too. I mean, he's not the same. I don't think he's the same as Ayuk or CeeDee Lamb, but he would be, an amazing get for 2 or 3 years.
Speaking of Devontae Adams, why is George Kittle on that wide receiver show?
I don't watch that show. I don't watch any of those fucking shows. I don't watch Hard Knocks. I don't watch Quarterback. I don't watch Receiver. None of that shit. I don't want to I don't care. Listen, I don't want anything bad to happen to these guys. They're humans, but I don't want to know them as humans. I want to know them as fucking football players on my screen. That's
so. Do you watch Mic'd or Wired from the Ravens every week when they put it out?
No.
So I do. I like that. It's
me too.
Yeah,
but I'm fine. But I'm also fine with getting to know players on my team that way. But I don't care to watch a show about random fucking NFL
that's
teams.
Fair, but
players.
No. So I thought that Netflix series is going to be a lot of that of just in-game shit talk. But then it's all like, oh, I was hurt this week and I'm sad and sideline footage. I don't fucking care, man.
Yeah, Rashad Bateman designing, fucking ballet slippers or whatever his fucking fashion
Trippy broke some news about him last week that was 100% true, by the way. Going back to Bateman. He announced his fashion line on Instagram.
He did. That was a day later. It was yeah.
The logo is kind of cool. If they replaced Rashad Bateman in that logo with a player that I actually liked, I would 100% buy a shirt with that logo on it.
That logo is legit though.
But that I don't know if it was that company or if it was somebody else, but that was around last year, something very similar to that.
Yeah, so I mean, he skipped workouts to do that. So real fucking winner. But
to infringe on someone's copyright. Yeah.
yeah, I feel
So
like
he's an intellectual property thief. He's a thief of millions of dollars from the
he's a
Ravens.
thief of joy, is what he is.
Yeah.
To quote Michael Scott, he is the Toby of the fucking Ravens. If we're using Office references,
That's too perfect.
Yeah.
Too perfect. Yeah.
Nobody fucking likes him. He doesn't provide anything of value, and just fuck off. And maybe he'll turn into the Baltimore Strangler. And
yeah,
you know.
and if he were like a regular guy working in an office, he'd probably work in HR with his fucking painted fingernails protected by workplace, equality, policies. So
And
yeah, it works out
we
perfectly.
make fun of the painted fingernails.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm gonna get my fingernails painted this year. But I got a reason why though. I think I got a good reason why I'm gonna paint my nails.
Oh,
Do you have some news you want to break on the podcast?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I bite my fingernails, right? So I figure if I paint my fingernails, maybe that might give me a reason to stop biting my fingernails. You feel me?
Oh, I was thinking you were going to come out with some big announcement about your personal life that might be.
All right, am I the only one who got that joke the first time?
I guess. I thought I was pretty clear the first time. Clearly not. Clearly that's
no. I got it, but the Trippy's reaction when he got it was even better.
Brian, all right, what's up with you? Oh, all right.
I like Trippy just walking around the streets doing the podcast.
Oh, that's my man. You're a boxer. You'll be knocking shit out.
It's too perfect, man. This is the man of the people. Of course, we want him out there amongst the people.
EDC, no. He be going.
Where are you at? Fucking Planet Fitness? What the fuck? Where are you?
Looks like he's in the stove.
Oh, there you go. You're in the shop. All right.
Yeah. So before we got to Trippy's, personal growth that he wanted to announce to the world, I don't know. This is our last episode of like nothing happening, which is good.
Yeah.
This has been a pretty fucking terrible offseason news-wise. We got Derrick Henry like 2 days into the offseason.
Yeah.
And that's basically been it. And that's really all we needed to do anyway.
We've created our own news this offseason.
Yeah. Yeah, Will and I are going to be in the Supreme Court soon with this large pending case against us where we've committed many crimes according to people. According to actual people with legal knowledge, we've done nothing wrong, but according to others, we've done a lot wrong. So it'll be interesting to see how those two sides fight it out. I was never notified of this pending case, by mail or anything. Typically when you get sued, like you get something in the mail, but
usually
this time
you get served.
This time I got a vague tweet that accused me of doing things I didn't do, and then said that there's pending cases against me, which is interesting.
I just had a Pat Ricard jersey show up on my doorstep.
That was me.
No explanation whatsoever. Okay, good.
That was me. I sent you one of mine.
I was served with my uniform for.
Well, I figured when we go to court, we're going to stand at the defendant's table all wearing Patrick Ricard jerseys. Right. I sent one to our mutual lawyer as well.
Good.
So we're ready to go. Grant, you also have to come to court. This is mostly your fault. So.
Are we talking about what I think we're talking about?
Oh yeah.
With
you caused all
person.
This is all your fault. You're the one being sued. Will and I are just falling on the sword for you. It's you and Thomas. You and Thomas who did all this, and then we just as usual, Will and I are the boogeymen that get blamed for it. So
yeah, it's true.
Y'all are interchangeable though.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've learned. Rashad Bateman proved that pretty clearly.
Well,
so
Grant has a beard too, and so does BT. So does Jake. So
I mean,
buckle up, guys.
She's probably going to sue Trippy for other reasons, but just for being Trippy, he's probably doing something bad in our world. So
her claims in her civil case are that he's bringing down the property value in her neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean, she has somebody depicted as Jesus who drives around drunk and almost kills people, but we're the bad guys. Just wild stuff going on the internet.
Okay, so back to training camp.
Yeah, back to training camp. We keep getting derailed here.
Jake is doing a terrible job of moderating.
We have this.
I am.
We have this guy.
Yeah,
Jake,
we're
who
just sitting here enjoying it, my man.
Models his hairstyle after a certain guy whose name started with H. Supposed to be moderating our discussions and has done none of that. So,
What guy with the nature you talking about, homie? This is Nordic.
he was pretty popular in Germany in the 30s and 40s. They liked him a lot.
That's factually incorrect. That dude had like a part in the middle with a fucking Charlie Chaplin shit-stained mustache.
Jake has a far more problematic haircut than Eric the Red haircut.
Yeah.
Hey man.
I mean,
my haircut is that of a bird Pokemon. Pidgeotto.
I'm just looking at this crew here, and like Will and I are the
most
problematic here. We've done
Jimmy Domedy from Boardwalk Empire. There you go.
That's not a real person. That's a TV show.
Hey man, that's fine. But that's what the hair. But you know who is a real person? Michael Pitt, who rocks that hairstyle.
I thought you were gonna make some talk about a Ravens player.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna segue us in back on track, but no, you
brought us way further
away.
Michael Pitt, your player. That's what I thought you were going with that.
Hey man, we are filling out space for our last nothing episode. That's what we're doing.
I assume Sunday. I hope Chad Steele or Rashad Bateman beats the fuck out of Will. That's my goal for Sunday.
Thinking it's you.
That'd honestly be hilarious.
If there's a clip of Rashad Bateman walking up to you and saying "fuck you, Drew Bann," just beating the living fuck out of you, that would be my life would be complete. I'd deactivate the internet. I would never go back on it again. I have peaked. I would never get any better than that. Oh. Imagine he comes up and
should I bring a sign with a picture of you printed out on it with whatever his tweet was?
I'm pissed off that he didn't respond to the one that was great. I've been sitting on that for like a week and a half in my fucking bookmarks, like ready to go. And then finally had a situation where I could post a picture of myself in response to you and be like, "Oh, is this really you?" And just nobody saw it. Nobody cared.
I didn't even see it.
And it was very disappointing. It finally had a scenario where I could do that.
Oh, all right. Trippy's going again. Training camp. What besides the offensive line? What are we looking to take away from, the opening of camp? Obviously, the opening of camp is going to be a little bit more.
So I think you guys need
Grant,
to have.
When you think it's going to be a little bit gentle to start.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a good opportunity to they'll probably do one-on-ones with receivers and DBs, which is always exciting. Which it's a huge disadvantage for corners and safety, so people will get the oohs and ahs, but one-on-ones ridiculously hard for DBs.
The Kyle Hamilton versus Bailey Gaither rep that everyone about.
It's like you got to understand, you got a professional receiver out there knowing what route he's running. You have a guy on an island. There's no specific coverage. It's man on man. So it's easy to get open when you don't have to worry about other people in the coverage.
There's a clip of a child.
They zig and zag and
There's a clip of an 11-year-old child making Tyreek Hill fall down from this past offseason.
Right. I mean, so Will, what you need to do is watch Zay in one-on-ones and just massively overreact to every torches. Just be like, holy shit, this is the greatest route I've ever seen Zay Flowers run. I cannot believe I witnessed this with my own eyes. He's going for 1,800 yards this year. I think that's got to be your goal for training camp on Saturday, is that just find something that doesn't matter at all and make it out to be the biggest fucking deal in the world.
And if they do like past Skelly, I would definitely want to see. I think one of the more intriguing to me outside of, of course, I want to see what Wiggins does. I'm interested to see what Tez does, but I want to see what Trenton Simpson does. Trenton Simpson is 100% who I have my eyes locked on because
Tom, that joke's already been made. Fucking asshole. Tom says, looks like I have problems with people on planes. That joke was made like an hour ago.
It was.
Yeah, unbelievable. Fucking guy's probably working right now and watching instead of, doing his job, and it's late on jokes. Oh, what was you need to tell our quarterback from Kentucky that his name is Dennis Leary from now on too. I'm leaving that in your court.
All right.
He's no longer. His real name's Devin, right?
Devin, yeah.
Yeah, Devin Leary.
Yeah, it's Dennis from now on. So that needs to be made clear to him. I will not be referring to him as Devin Leary. He's Dennis Leary.
Snake.
Trying to think of what other narratives I need you to go push in person for us that we've.
What if you're gonna call him Dennis Leary? Tell him to stop ripping off Bill Hicks jokes.
Yeah, but I mean, we gotta get him to accept being Dennis Leary before we do that. That's
true.
One.
This is part
Step
2.
one is-
That's step 2.
Step 1 is build the relationship and let him know that his name is fucking Dennis from now on. It's not Devin. I feel like you need to start a position controversy of some kind.
Oh, I
don't
can do
know.
that.
Yeah, I don't know, like some meaningless thing like backup kicker or something like that.
Oh, so
Like,
you
hey,
want
we
me?
got-
You want me to cause trouble?
Yeah,
Done. You got it.
yeah, but like cause trouble that people will be like, "Is this asshole being serious?" And then just act super serious about it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and on that note, I'll mention this. I don't know if this shouldn't cause trouble, but it's
I hope your ass
absolutely
don't
a
get
fact.
put out like you got put out the Orioles game.
Well, hopefully you don't put a fucking beer down on like the bench or something. That's what got us
Well,
kicked out.
I mean,
I'm gonna let you know at Ravens training camp. I usually don't drink. Now I might take a shot or two of Patron before I go inside the camp.
No, I'm not looking to drink at the training camp. No.
Bring a
but
bottle of Wild Turkey 101 in and see what players will take shots of it.
I will tell you this: I saw
Or
Trenton
Buffalo
Simpson, and I saw Keaton Mitchell on Saturday.
Trenton, if you're listening, Will called you Squareface in private.
No, I said he has like a big ass square head, like Curtis Rampage Jackson. He looks like Rampage Jackson.
He made fun of your face, and he's like 4'11" in real life. You should not let that kind of stuff slide. Trenton,
well, the reason I noticed the two of them is because Trenton Simpson is fucking he's like just a fucking cut from granite.
Did we not upgrade Grant's AI program so it was only good for like 45 minutes?
Yeah, I don't think I'm never doing this again. I can't drive around and be on a podcast, so this shit just keeps
It takes
freezing,
talent.
breaking
It takes
up.
fucking talent. It
All
takes
right.
talent.
All right, just mute, Trip. But Keaton Mitchell walking with absolutely no sign of a limp or discomfort. What the fuck is that sound?
Trippy.
No, I think that was Coach G
That
over
was
there.
Grant trying to fix this shit.
Yeah. But Keaton Mitchell looked good. I understand people who might hear this and then say, "Oh, he's just walking around the Orioles game." Yeah, I fucking get that. I'm just telling you, a man who had knee surgery for a severe knee injury is walking with no issue whatsoever. He looked good, and I think
It's kind of crazy you're not telling the full story. Will told me that he saw Keaton Mitchell run 40 yards, weaving in and out of people to cut the beer line. So
he ran the 40 on the concourse, yeah. But no,
and Will hand timed him at 4.4, so he's almost back to where he used to be.
Well, and it wasn't like I saw them like they were like doing some kind of like media thing. They were just walking around, so like he had no reason to be. He didn't realize anybody was like looking at him and observing how he walked or anything like that. So
Will didn't even say hi.
I didn't. But he looked good to me for someone who he's what 7 months, 7.5 months out
roughly.
Yeah.
So I think he'll be back. He'll contribute this year in the second half of the season. That's my opinion.
Agreed. Yeah, I mean, other than that, like, that's the other problem with this. There's no like real training camp narratives. There's no like position battles that are, like we got to know how the offensive line shakes out, but you're not going to figure that out early. Like that's going to be a training camp wide thing, and you're going to need to play some preseason games for that. Wide receiver is, until they sign Michael Thomas, is fairly set in stone, I would say.
I'm going to be interested to see Tez Walker.
I was gonna say, I think the wide receiver 4 battle is going to be interesting.
Oh, Grant, you're interested in how a North Carolina guy does?
No, I mean the wide receiver 4 battle, like Tylan Wallace, Tez. I'm sure there's going to be a surprise.
Gone so long that we need to get his takes on the wide receiver.
Grant, did you know that Will hates Tylan Wallace because Tylan Wallace stole his lunch money as a kid or something? I don't really know what the crux of that issue. We never got to the bottom of that. But
you hate him. You were every episode for like 3 months. You would say how Tylan Wallace has never done anything except return that punt, and then he just reminds everybody about it every week.
Yeah. No, you said that shit.
No,
No,
I didn't. That's Drew said that.
I would make fun of him for
You want
posting
that
on his
motherfucker-
Instagram story 8 times a week. I don't want him dead. You want him like you wish that somebody would go to his house and shoot him like somebody did to Trump.
No,
Like,
I
yes,
had somebody that I would like on the roster more than him.
he happened to be a
Bro,
white guy.
no
Who wants to
problem.
know
I
the
still
name,
don't think. I mean, and I don't think though in the wide receiver like position itself, I don't think he's really gotten a fair shake.
Oh, fuck off.
I hate that
I just
fucking-
said that. Hey, Grant, I just said that shit last week. I just literally said that last week. You know what I
I
told
hate
somebody?
stupid. It's a
I-
Do
dumb
I,
fucking
do I
thing to
think
say.
do I
hate
think
that
he's going to be a
argument.
600-yard, 7 touchdown guy? No, but I think that he would be able to
He got it in
contribute
him though.
significantly more. I mean, he's a good route runner. He's got good, strong hands. He's physical. Like he does a lot of things well that fit this offense. So I mean,
Hey,
And
Grant, let me ask you a
Grant,
question,
well,
right?
and
Grant?
Grant, the thing that Drew's throwing in my face is when Ben Skoranek was available. Those are all the things he does better. But he's 6'3". That's my whole thing. He's 6'3".
Will wanted him.
I
because he
remember
wasn't-
that whole.
Bro,
I
he's
remember that.
6'3". You ain't gonna see no 6'3" wide receiver playing kick return, bro.
We're not going to have fucking Tylan Wallace returning kicks. We signed a kick
Why not?
return
Bro,
specialist.
you don't
We signed
know
Deontay
that.
Hardy for a
You
fucking
don't
reason.
know. You don't know
Yeah.
that though. You don't know
Hey,
that.
are you special
You
teams
don't
coach,
know
Will?
that.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
don't
fucking
know
thought.
that shit.
Shut up.
He could.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alan Wallace returning kicks.
I forgot to
Really
tell
okay.
you guys, a parent that I am associated with, their kid and his kid are friends, and so he's friends with them, and I was like, oh, well,
Friends with who?
don't tell him
With-
you know me.
With Tylan Wallace?
No, the special teams coach. What's his name?
You wanted him murdered. You asked for
Chris
him to be
Horton.
publicly, yes.
Chris Horton.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you
I
needed
believe,
something.
I believe
Oh,
you
You
yeah,
said I
needed
was-
something to bitch about.
Hey, bro, Chris,
So you went after Chris Horton.
Chris Orton, that's my guy too. And y'all know y'all got me in trouble last year too, man. Because I what
Hold
y'all
on,
told
we
me.
did.
We.
It was
They got
Will.
how many kicks they get blocked?
Yeah.
How many kicks did they get blocked? How many
I
fucking
will-
Too damn
kick
many.
returns they
All
give
I
up?
said, look, hey, yo,
I'm
all
tired
I
of being
said was
blamed
like,
for Will's
"Cool,
crimes.
Chris, man, you've been slipping this year, man." And he got his shit together. Then what's the cornerbacks coach? Coach, his name Chris too. He's like, "Come on,
Chris
Trippy, man,
Hewitt?
light up on my man." I said,
Yeah, Hewitt.
yeah, Chris Hood. Yeah, Chris Hood. He was like, come on, Trippy, man, lighten up on my man. I said, bro, I just want y'all to play better, bro. Motherfucker ran that motherfucking punt back that dude.
Well, and listen, when they did better, I gave them credit. It's just I'm saying you can't be the worst.
Yeah, I mean, it was
when you
was
got a Hall of
totally-
Famer on your fucking you got the Hall of Fame kicker, and somehow the special teams was the worst unit on the team. It makes no
it wasn't
sense.
totally necessary to tweet where he walks his dog and say to go, throw Molotov cocktails through his front door and bully his parents on Facebook. But like, shit happens, man. It was heat of battle. Like things happen,
Oh, I ain't hear that story. That's crazy.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, Trippy.
Yeah, Will said that word for word. Said this is where Chris Horton goes every morning to walk his dog, and I want you guys to go harass him there, and then harass his mom on the internet. It was gross
Oh,
stuff.
good lord! Yeah,
Dark
no wonder
times
why
for
you got in
something.
trouble. Very
Dark
dark times.
Very dark times.
Oh,
for
boy.
something, too. Will has a history of doing that to a lot of people. So just
That's my go-to move. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wear
Quite-
as soon as I put on that Pat Ricard jersey, you never know what could happen. I'm like a werewolf.
I mean, I don't even have a dog. I don't even own a dog. And Will tweets out where I go and walk my dog every morning. It's fucking wild.
Right.
But,
That
People-
damn Will's a menace.
yeah, just wants people to get harassed in the mornings while they're walking animals. It's
Well,
Have their
sorry.
car pulled out all
I
the
don't know
way
if it
into
would be
the
in the morning.
sidewalk.
I don't know, be in the morning for some people, unemployed, they
Yeah.
wake up whenever they want. Might not be till afternoon.
it's
Do you see
lunchtime for
them out
most. For most average 37-year-olds, it would be
That's what I
considered
be saying.
lunchtime.
It'd be
but-
a lot of bro. It'd be a
Well,
lot of
third
motherfuckers
shifters.
gonna put on faces all day long. I ain't never hear him say, "Yo, I'm on lunch break. I'm clocking out or nothing." They just be on faces all day long, 24.
How many bottles of Arbor Mist do you think they drink before they get on Spaces, Trippy?
Hold on.
Shit, I don't know. What the fuck is that?
I saw a group refresh after you said that.
That's what white trash females drink is Arbor Mist.
There.
So
That's the $5 wine you get from the Walmart.
Typically, if you're unemployed and your whole source of income is putting fake news on your subscription on Twitter, that's kind of how I drink.
Will was hitting on this old ass lady. Yo, she was a Yankees fan. Her and her daughter. Yo, I said, yo, check what?
What the
Check
fuck?
Will.
What are you talking about?
I just love how Trippy goes out of nowhere with that.
No, I was just thinking about something, bro. I don't know why I was just thinking about me. I don't know why I'm just thinking about me and Will gonna be at Pickles and shit the next home.
Oh, that lady when we were sitting at the table with them. Oh yeah.
Yo, she fucked that leg up, yeah.
90% chance. 90% chance that Will just needed to eat. All right, I gotta go, guys. It's been.
Hold on, did we win that game? Did we win that?
It's been fun, but I'm gonna log off. Use code Zone32 for your Burger King orders, and I'll talk to you guys later.
Right, you got the fuck out of here.
Violate your Whoppers. Violate your Whoppers.
All right,
be like my man Ryan Brick and how he like his glizzy plane. Get your Whopper plane. That's some shit I do. Get my Whopper.
Whopper.
Oh, a Whopper. Okay. Yeah, no, I was gonna say if you said waffle, I was about to kick you out of here, man. That's fucking crazy talk right there. A dry ass waffle.
I eat my first toast dry.
Listen, our next sponsor needs to be Waffle House.
It's fair.
Oh my god,
that'd be fucking perfect. That'd be perfect for us.
I would love that.
Fun fact: it is one establishment I have never been to in my life.
Jake,
you're missing out,
brother.
I am missing out.
That's not a big thing on the West Coast, right? That's mostly on the Midwest.
We don't have one out here.
Yeah,
we sure don't have any out here.
It's the South and then across the Midwest.
We've got one every 30 feet.
Yeah,
that's the shit.
We don't have a whole lot of them in Maryland.
I have to drive an hour
at least
to get to
in the northern, like the north half of Maryland. But we have some. We have a few.
Good to know. This is good to know. Maybe whenever I go visit my dad again too, because I don't know how far he is from you, Brandon, but he's in Madison.
About probably, I want to say. Hold on, I can tell you exactly how far that is.
There you go.
You said Madison, Indiana?
Madison, Indiana.
2 hours. 2 hours and 34 minutes.
No shit. There you go. So you're up in the fucking northeastern Indiana?
East Central. East Central.
East Central, yeah. Yeah, because he's about like an hour and a half south of Indianapolis, hour north of Louisville, hour and 10 from Covington, Kentucky, where they have the fucking.
You just pissed me off how you pronounced Louisville.
That's fair. That is fair.
Louisville.
I never know how to fucking pronounce it. I've heard Louisville.
Trippy just pissed me off.
Louisville. It'd be like that, but Louisville.
So how you really say it?
It's some bullshit. Right? It's all good.
It's Louisville.
Cool.
Louisville.
It's just southern thing.
It's okay, because I'll remember that if y'all remember. Never pronounce the state of Nevada. It's Nevada. Anyone who tells you otherwise ain't from there. Ain't from the area.
I never paid attention to it, but I say Louisville too.
It's Reno, Nevada.
See,
anyway.
Okay, we're going to a little thing.
Break it down, right? So if you break down Louisville, it's Louisville.
Technically, you guys
right
are
there.
all correct.
That's it right there.
Yes.
Louisville. Cool. I got you.
Zamboni is correct.
Zamboni, I got you. But anyway, before we go further into the geography and pronunciations of cities and states, that's going to do it for this week's installment. We'll be back next week to actually discuss some things. And this, that, and the other. And I'll probably let it get off the rails again because sometimes I'm just a man who likes to watch the world burn. But meanwhile, it's time for me to die. Oh!
See ya!